Here's
every
the
day.
winning question right now. Everyone wants to know this question. How much are you making every month?
Every month, that's a hard. I just had my best month by an absolute long shot. In the span of 9 days, $32,500 in estimated commission.
What are 3 things that a beginner should know that you made a mistake on?
I would say.
So yeah, this is one of my students here on Digital Dollars University. He was one of my first students who joined the program, and he actually has a really, really interesting success story. So we wanted to put you on the podcast and ask you some questions.
So a little bit about me to start off. My name's Luke Hudson. I'm a junior in college at the moment, and 5-6 months ago I was working a full-time job on top of full-time hours in school. And Andre he's been one of my good friends since grade school. And he had reached out to me. He called me one day and showed me some of his numbers he was making on an analytic dashboard, and I was like, bro, what the hell are you doing? And he told me TikTok Shop, and I told him because at the time I had always been seeing it all over my For You page, and I never really understood what it was, and he motivated me to do it. He basically told me what it was, but at the time he was selling on TikTok Shop and fulfilling through Amazon, and he kind of got screwed over at the time, but he was absolutely killing it. And then he told me about this whole affiliate commission, post a video, whatever it is. And prior to the whole TikTok Shop affiliate thing, I was always in and out of trying drop shipping and just doing short-term content on TikTok, and I'd never really saw any sort of success. Andre brought this up to me, told me everything I need to know about it, kind of taught me for 2 months, and ever since then it is just absolutely taken off.
It's been a game changer, right?
Yes, it's insane.
Yeah, I mean, before this happened, you were in college?
Yes.
And we tried to do drop shipping back in like I don't know the year, but we were freshmen in high school. We both tried this. We would go to Panera and just like grind out trying to find products, and it didn't work out back then. It didn't work out. So we dropped the whole thing during high school, and then I guess senior year, once we graduated high school, 5 months later, one of my stores did really well, and I sold it, made a lot of money, and he was in college at the time. And then TikTok Shop came out, and that's where you got involved into it, because TikTok Shop was so easy for me to learn. It was very just find a product, make a video for it, and if it's a good video, it will get sales, and then you get commission from each sale. So I called him one day, told him that I was starting a program, and he was the first person to join. And now he's a mentor, part of the community that he makes a lot of money. So, when you first started, what was like your first problem that you encountered once you first started with the program?
When I first started, one thing I realized is I was wanting to put out as many videos as I possibly could, because my mindset was the more videos I put out, the more chance I'm going to start making money. At first I wanted to make money, and I wanted to make money fast, obviously. That's how it is for a lot of people. They want some quick money, which TikTok Shop, yes, you can get that quick money, but my biggest takeaway from that is Andre always preached to me quality over quantity, and I implemented that into TikTok Shop over a whole month. I started posting only 2 to 3 times a day, and at first I was posting 10 videos a day. Every hour of the day I had just a subpar video that you'd see all over your For You page, and yes, I would get a couple thousand views per video. But when it really started to take off for me was when I started posting those quality videos, 1 to 2 videos a day, and really putting at least like an hour and a half into each one, and implementing all the things that Andre taught me, such as having a good script throughout my videos, having better lighting, getting out of the bedroom space and as a whole, and trying to get more creative with my content. That's when I really started seeing drastic changes in my views, resulting in a lot more sales.
Yeah, well, because I called you, and this was when I was making I think it was 1 to 3,000 a month, sorry. And I was like, dude, this is something you could do whenever you wanted to. You don't have to drop college. You could do what you wanted to. And he was looking at getting a job, and I was like, that's cool. But then once I found this out, I was like, that's a good idea to put you on. So I called him one day on Discord, and then I just taught him everything, just basics, yo, this is how you do it. Basically TikTok
Probably
Shop.
About a month or 2, really going in depth about everything. Yeah.
But basically it's just TikTok Shop. It's a free program. Everyone's on TikTok Shop currently, on TikTok in general. And all you do is you become a seller or an affiliate, find a product on the marketplace, order it to your house. Then once you have the product, just film some videos with it. And once you get better at making videos, selling the product, then you get sales. That's basically what I told him at the beginning. He was doing okay the first month alone. With
I made about 1,000 my first month.
Yeah, and then once that happened, I was like doing Excel. Like within the first 10 days of TikTok Shop, I made $10,000 on Seller. And what I would do is I would source the product from Amazon. Then you just order the product from Amazon to the customer, and I was like the middleman that I would charge like profit with. And it was doable.
It turned into
it was a mess.
Quite a bit of a mess.
Yeah, I lost around 20,000 in refunds because I didn't have any more stock because Amazon supplier ran out of my supply, so I had no more supply. So sold out on TikTok Shop, and I had too many orders to fulfill. But regardless, told him how to do it, and then when I made my program, he was the first person I invited onto it. He paid the price, which is way higher than I charge now. But then within the first few months, started seeing some success, and that's, anyone could really do what you did. I feel like.
Absolutely. Yeah, and to bounce off of that, I think anybody's capable of it, especially right now with how TikTok Shop is. You have to think there's a billion users on the app. If you go on the product page on TikTok Shop, I mean, there's a trending product is a product that has a couple 100,000 sales or 30, 40,000 sales. And if you think about that, there's 1 billion people on the platform, and honestly, the sky is the limit on TikTok Shop. I say that a lot because I don't think it'll ever be oversaturated. There's so many people on the app, and I think you'll always be able to get sales. So that is something that really motivated me to keep going, because there's no limit. I mean, you can start reaching $100,000 months if you really want to, and you implement all the things that Andre has taught me. I've noticed I've just gotten better and better and better.
Exactly. What are 3 things that a beginner should know that you made a mistake on?
I would say for a beginner, like I said, at first I was spamming videos nonstop every single day. And another thing is you have to be consistent, because every single video you upload, it's not gonna have virality. It can be the best video, you can upload it, and you might not get a bunch of views. So all it takes, you have to think about it. You can have one viral video in a month, and you can have a $10,000 month. So don't get demotivated by your views. I typically upload it and just go on with my day. I don't sit there and refresh the app or anything like that. If anything, I'll just wait till those notifications pop up with the sales, then it feels good. And then number 3, I would say is don't copy what everybody else is doing on your For You page. Yes, scroll through, get some inspiration, maybe from a hook or the script in the video, but switch it up and get creative and do something that not everybody else is doing, so that you can actually stand out and try to start your own trend on TikTok with your content of products, basically.
Right.
But
that's a good 3. So let's start from the beginning. So I told you about TikTok Shop. You didn't really believe it, did you?
Yes. No, I didn't really care to. Yeah, I wasn't serious about it at all at first.
And then what made you switch? Oh, this is actually an opportunity.
What really made me switch is I had one video. I would say got about 40, 50,000 views. It was my first video that actually was starting to gain traction. I had people commenting, and I started to see money. I made $400 off that video, and that's really what made something in my mind click. And I thought to myself, what if I had 6 or 8 of these videos in 1 month? I would have made $2,500. So that's something that really got me going. Wanted to go full speed. I remember I had called Andre that day. I was like, bro, showed him my screen on Discord, and I was like, dude, I'm getting sales. This shit is actually working. And that's what kickstarted me with my TikTok Shop journey. I was even more eager to learn after that, and that's what got me going.
Yeah, I mean, seeing those results, yeah, that's very motivating.
It's especially when you're in school full time, you're typically having to work 4 or 5 hours after school every day. It sucks. And with TikTok Shop, I'm able to spend 2 hours a day on just making videos, and I'm seeing a lot of money.
Yeah, and you still could do college. If someone had a 9 to 5 right now, you think they could do TikTok Shop with a 9 to 5?
Absolutely, yeah. Absolutely. Anybody can do it. There's no excuse. I mean, you can be in your car and you can post a video while you're driving and having a product and having a great script or a storyline and trying to sell a product.
And you asked me before, months ago, you asked why do this instead of drop shipping, right? Mm-hmm. And with drop shipping, you have to actually make a website, you have to make a product page, then you have to run ads. And if you run ads, if you get a sale, if you don't get a sale, Facebook ads, TikTok ads, Meta, they took your money. If you made a sale, you didn't make a sale, they still took your money. That's what I hated the most. That's why with TikTok Shop, how much you spend? You spend money like,
I mean, it gets to
to
the
buy
point,
products,
once,
right?
yeah, I mean, you're buying products, but once you're a good, reputable seller, you're getting views and brands can see that, you're gonna be getting 50 messages a day of brands and sellers wanting to send you their product for you to
Yeah.
advertise to make them money.
free
So.
samples did really well for you, right?
Oh yeah, I remember at first I was actually selling some things I had. I had a diffuser just in my house. I started posting videos with that, just stuff around my house that I had. That's how I got all my initial sales. So I didn't spend a dime on TikTok up until like now, and I'll just buy products because that's not really much to me anymore. So
Yeah, now it's
yeah,
a
now
lot
it's
more.
like $50 for this product. That's nothing now, but
So on a month, so now how many months in are you? You're about like
I'm
what,
about
six
six months.
6 months.
Yeah, it's 6 months. I mean, the first 2 months I wouldn't really count. I wasn't serious about it, but that I started getting more serious. So I'd say 6 months. I've been constantly uploading
Here's
every
the
day.
winning question right now. Everyone wants to know this question. How much are you making every month?
Every month, that's a hard. I just had my best month by an absolute long shot. In
Yeah,
the span
this
of
month.
9 days, $32.5 thousand in estimated commission, which after refunds, whatever, it probably came out to around 30,000. And that was the first of the 9th at the beginning of this month, and I've probably made 5,000 since then. I haven't had a lot of virality behind my videos, but I've been constantly having $100, $150 days. So
No, I'm
it's insane. It's like I remember I came home this weekend for Easter, and I remember showing my parents the analytic dashboard, and they're like,
They didn't believe you, right?
No,
My parents didn't believe
no. They don't understand. They're like, you have to explain this to us because we don't understand this stuff. But it is absolutely insane. And then with Andre's help, I'm hoping next month I can have a $50,000 month. But dude, it's insane.
I'm very proud because we were like high school friends since even junior high friends, and then we
yeah,
hung
it's-
out. We never like money talk, none of that. We just hung out as friends. But like now seeing like the success we both come to, and we're like supposed to be juniors in high school, so we're both 21, and just all of our friends, they're not on the level we're at. Like
Juniors in college.
in college, yeah. And the success that you've been able to generate from just whatever I've taught you and from what I've
It
been
really
able
is
to
crazy.
achieve
If it wasn't for Andre, I'd probably be at school doing full-time hours and just working a shit job. But
and now you've been mentoring others in the program as well.
yeah, so I'm actually to the point where I've been seeing a lot of success. Everything that Andre has taught me, I've implemented, and now I've been able to help other people out now, which is actually really cool, and that motivates me even more. But
Yeah. And now, let's say a few months from now, you've been hearing about the TikTok ban. What do you
the
think about
TikTok
that?
ban, I personally, I've seen all sorts of stuff, just all these news accounts on TikTok of how this got. I don't know. I don't think TikTok's gonna get banned. I think TikTok is here to stay, but I think it's just a lot of talk. I don't see TikTok going anywhere personally. What do you think?
No, I don't think so, no. Because let's say TikTok gets banned, they just now released the shop program. It's been out for, I think, since last summer of 2023. So it's like a brand new thing, and they update the TikTok shop every week. There's something new every time. And they're updating it, they're changing it up, they're giving creators so much money to, they're giving us an incentive to use their platform compared to using Amazon or eBay or other comeback sites. Like eBay is making a comeback right now. Instagram shop has always been a thing, but no one really uses it. So all these platforms, they're giving us some super crazy incentives. And if they were to ban TikTok shop, because there's already talks about it, I know there's probably 10 companies right now that are working on making a duplicate of TikTok shop. So then whenever they get banned, they can just replace themselves in the market, because there has to be a platform with short form content that is that addictive. There is nothing like Reels.
TikTok is they're killing it. I mean, I've
so
never.
many creators blow up.
It really is
memes.
crazy. It's insane.
Random people become celebrities from just TikTok. You don't see that with Instagram Reels. Instagram is like a meme website. You don't grow a following on there. With TikTok, you can, especially with TikTok Shop. Like one of our friends that we were just talking to, he knows nothing about computers, and he's a landscape person. He does landscaping outside, but he's a fitness guy, So the stuff that he recommended him to do was to make a fitness account on TikTok, posting a day in a life, his workouts, his diets, and grow a following from just being that massive of a human being, from just he's just always been massive. And to implement TikTok Shop products, like let's say he's doing a diet video, like what he eats in a day, he incorporates a video of like a scale that weighs your food, and but make it a suggestive video, and then now he's seeing like 5,000 a month in sales.
That's insane. I mean, it can just be something you do in your everyday life. If you're a construction worker, you're a teacher, you can find a product in your niche and you pull that product out any time of the day while you're at work, on the way to work, and you can take a quick 30-second video. That 30-second video will get 1 million views and make you $8,000, $5,000. I mean, there's no excuse not to do it.
Here, pause real quick. Is it recording?
Yeah, it's been recording, so it's on my check.
Okay, hold on.
It's recording.
Okay. Yeah, with TikTok Shop, it's an amazing opportunity, but that is very cool that you were able to start from nothing.
Yeah,
You didn't invest
absolutely
anything,
nothing.
You know,
Nothing.
because
Yeah.
with Shopify, you have to invest so much money in spending monthly Shopify subscription, which is $40 a month.
Shopify, I can tell you this now. I
You've
did
done it.
it.
You've
Probably, I
done it
tried
before.
on and off for about a year. Shopify was an absolute nightmare. I mean, you're paying monthly for the Shopify, what, $34 a month for Shopify. You have to learn how to make an appealing website. On top of that, you have to pay for apps, for reviews on your Shopify. You have to pay for theme pages if you want to have decent theme
And the
page.
apps, they waste your money quick.
Every single one of those adds up, and then you're having months where you don't even get a sale. And then on top of that, you're having to go on TikTok and try to funnel people from TikTok to your website.
And you can't even do that. You have to have 1,000 followers.
And then you have to have 1,000 followers just to have a link in your bio. It was an absolute nightmare, and I wasted a lot of time on it. And I started TikTok Shop, and within about 2 months, I was seeing results.
Started in what, August, right?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, right when the next semester started is when you started.
Yeah.
Which is crazy. Like that's just mind blowing.
I did not want to come home this summer, this next month, and have to get an internship, work for somebody else, and just be miserable. So now I'm going to get out of school this summer. I already have a Miami trip planned. I'm going to Canada. A bunch of trips planned. All I have to do is throw some products in my bag and
film while you're there.
Film while I'm there. I'm going to have notifications popping up on my phone.
And I don't know about you.
Congratulations, you got a sale while I'm on vacation.
I don't know about you, but like I've always seen like, you know, we grew up on the YouTube age, right?
Oh yeah.
We watched like the Team 10 House.
Oh yeah.
Paul, the KSI stuff, the
That's crazy.
FaZe videos. We always like both of us. We like were fanboys of FaZe. Like we love FaZe Clan. Now we're friends with some of the members, which is really cool. But it's cool that like we both loved and wanted to become like content creators when we were older, like influencers that just like their job was to go out and make content. And like we thought that's unreasonable. That's such a huge dream to have because you have to have a following. People have to care about you, whatever. But now with this job that we have, we take full time. Like we're just out in the world creating content for products. So it's the same thing. You don't work at a job at a desk. You don't go file papers. Or you don't like go landscaping or real work. You just go out and film content. That's like what we wanted to do as kids, as like teenagers, to like go out in the world and like film content.
You're living life for a living. It's a weird feeling, but
like if you go to Miami and you can make your money back on that trip by going and filming some product videos. Like if you find a
literally, you can make your money back and more if you're
like I just
go to
came
Miami
back from Miami, and what I did was I knew that I was going to be at a beach, in the city, and at a casino. So I found products that all fit all three because I was at Hard Rock Stadium, and that was a place where I could film a lot of content like clothing. When I went to the casino, I picked a lot of clothing content to film there because the aesthetic of like the big guitar was really cool. So I filmed on there. At the beach, I affiliated a bunch of swim short products and then made videos there. And the city, a lot of products there as well. And even in the hotel room, I made sure to have a hotel room with a good view, and I'll pop that up. And I made a bunch of videos with that balcony view of like all of Miami. And those videos paid for my trip. I think it was around 30,000 in commission.
Insane.
And the trip was like a 7-day trip.
It's crazy.
So
dude.
Went there, experienced Miami, and I did not spend 30K in Miami. I spent like, I think 10,000 in hotels and flights and everything like that, and like just food. Cause
some gambling.
Yeah, gambling and restaurants, all Andrew Schultz. But that trip cost around 10,000, and then the videos that I made there generated around 30. So I went to Miami and made 20,000 in profit. And I didn't have anything, I just had a phone, you know? You don't need to bring my laptop or have a computer on hand or go to a hotel that has like Wi-Fi with everything. You just needed a phone. So that's the coolest thing with TikTok Shop. And like with this, I don't own TikTok, so like we don't make money off of you signing up. it's just such a crazy opportunity. Like, why not teach others to do the same thing? Why not? Because it's like, there's 1 billion users, as you said, on the platform, so there's no competition. The more people that join TikTok Shop, the more like people, the more bigger the community is, and the more TikTok will like help push out content and help pay us more money. So, you know, it's crazy that you were such a success story when it came to TikTok Shop and to the program, DDU.
Yeah, that's awesome, helping people out in Digital Dollars University. That's fun. I mean, I wish, thankfully I had Andre whenever I first started, and I had somebody to give me a helping hand and lead me in the right direction. I honestly could not imagine how long it would have taken for me to see the numbers that I have been seeing if it weren't for your help. But that's something that really is cool with the community that Andre is building. But it's insane. It really is insane.
I mean, DDU is basically, we were doing 20 students. I mentored 20 students for 8 months. He was one of them. He was one of my first ones when I first started the program, and he was one of my first success stories. Once I did well with him, I was so confident that I could teach more people, and then we reached 20 people. Nobody left except one person who left 8 months in. So everyone stayed, and everyone now is off doing their own thing because I shut the program down to do a course. So it was a low barrier entry to teach more people all at once instead of, you know, one-on-one calls. But now I offer one-on-one calls again, and he's now one of my mentors who helps other people who are trying to get into the same thing. And we still do it, you know, we still do it to this day. I have around 20 accounts and I post 60 times a day. I find editors and I found video people every day that can help me film. Right now I have 3 video editors and 2 filmers plus me. So those 3 editors, and he's at the level 2 where he has 10 accounts and he has editors who edit for him and video people who help record content that we've trained to teach them to do that. So now we
have it on autopilot, bro.
It's autopilot now, and it's
a money printer.
I don't think TikTok Shop is gonna go anywhere soon, but take us more in depth with how you made such success. So, you know, you had no money, right? And then you wanted a TikTok Shop. What was your first product, and what did you do?
So my first product actually was, which I am very, very glad that I did run this product. It was the hand gripper. It was such a low ticket product. Yes, you wouldn't make a lot of money off of each sale. I think I was making...
The commission was like, what, $1?
Maybe. I think it was somewhere around $1. So a very, very low ticket product. I mean, you sell 100, you're only making about $100.
And you your first video was in your room, right?
And it was in my room, just squeezing the hand gripper.
And it didn't do that quality. Well. I remember we were on Discord. We would go on Discord every single night and call and, like, you know, update him. I'd update myself with him. He'd update with me, see how he's doing, and, you know, implement some new strategies. And he was doing it in his room. And I told him, what did I tell you?
You said get out of the room.
Gym.
Yeah, somewhere that's not in your room, because a lot of people love just to record in the room. Yes, it's convenient, it's easy, but once you get out of that bedroom and you actually step out into better spaces, that's a good way to see some results. But I got out of the room. I started doing it at the gym, and the views picked up, and I started making a little bit of money off that low ticket product, which I'm really glad I did that low ticket product, because it allowed me to see sales and see the potential with TikTok Shop. So
yeah, I think you did a video and at the gym, and I was like, okay, you're actually serious, because whenever you did at the gym, I followed him, so I would see when he posted. It's like, okay, you actually went to the gym and did it. Like, I was proud of you. And then it got like, what, 10,000 views, 20,000?
Something like that,
I saw it, and I was like, whoa, that's like, for your second video, I was like, whoa. And then I told you to reply with the video to the comment.
Yes, and that really did. And then my next 6 videos after that, I was just doubling down on comments, video after video after video replying to those, and my views did stay pretty consistent.
And then you pulled out some money, but you weren't too happy. And I was like, dude, you need to find a better product, because that product, it was such a cheap product that, like, the volume of it would make up the money. It was such a impulse buy for students and people that would watch, like, easy. But then you got into some high ticket products, and that's what started seeing.
And I started doing that the tricep rope.
The tricep rope.
Yeah, I was doing.
That was huge. No one was selling that. Nobody.
Yeah.
That was like.
Because up at school, I didn't have a lot of good places to record, and I would go to the gym every single day. Kind of how I was saying earlier, if you have a full-time job and you're a teacher, construction worker, whatever it is, find a product that you can bring along with you to wherever you're going. I would go to the gym every single day, was always in a time crunch. I would take that tricep rope out, get something to hold my phone, and just spend 10 minutes on making a couple of videos, and I would have my 2 to 3 videos for the day within 10 minutes.
Yeah, because what you did, you would go work out and then film, and then go home. And the filming took like what, 10 minutes?
Yeah.
So
it was easy.
That's what I preach to my students as well, is like find a product that's like in your lifestyle. That like if you go to the gym every day, not everyone does, right? It's like 1% of people in the world have like abs, whatever. So not that many people go to the gym, but like let's say you do go to the gym, find a product in the gym niche. So like every day you're at the gym, film something, then go home. So then you just went and were productive. Like you were productive, like, you know, health-wise, but you're productive like money-wise too, because if you're going every day, you're eventually gonna pick up the hang of it. It took you like, what, a month? But you're a quick learning in general, because even in high school, we did drop shipping, and he knew how to make a website and product page. But
I definitely caught on quick, but yeah, having Andre really, it helped a lot. I think it fast-tracked my success story, but.
So now that you're a mentor now for about a month now.
Yeah, I've been helping out people for about a month.
What are some like excuses that you hear
Oh
our
man,
students say,
oh man.
and, like, how do you like get that out of their head?
Everybody, and when I say everybody, loves to say their views are suppressed.
That's
TikTok,
a huge one.
people claiming that their views are suppressed is the number one. Everybody says they're stuck in 200 jail. My views are suppressed. Your views are not your views are not suppressed. One thing I learned is it's your content. It's the quality of your videos. It's whatever you're doing. And people will be stuck in this 200 view jail and not switch a single thing that they are doing. If you don't switch what you're doing, you're going to stay in that suppression phase or low views. If you're not making good videos, listening to the things that, for example, with me that Andre told me to do, yes, you will most likely be stuck in that suppression phase for the whole time you're doing TikTok Shop, and that's just the sad truth.
Yeah, I mean the rules with TikTok Shop are very aggressive. That's why one of our first videos that you watch is what to avoid, because if you avoid them, you're fine. I haven't had a suppressed video or a shadow ban in months now. I don't.
Yeah, I mean it's.
And I used to get them often. I'd be like, dude, like I'm getting like 60 views or 0 views. Mainly because you broke a rule, and TikTok is like very sneaky. They don't tell you that you broke a rule sometimes. They just don't give you views anymore. So that was very important. But what other excuses have you heard? I've heard I don't have time.
Yeah, a big one is time, or I don't have money. Those two are also really
you don't
bad.
Need money. No money.
I mean, you need absolutely. It's a $0 startup. I mean, you can, like I said, when I first started, I was just getting products from around my house, and there's no excuse not to get started.
I mean, let's say you have no products, right? What you would do, I mean, that's what I told him. I told him like, yo, if you have Five Below next to you, or a Target or Walmart, you
go
just
in
go
there
to
and
those
take
stores.
videos.
You go take videos of no, seriously, you take videos of the products like on the shelf, right? Just
Literally, you can do that
go
too.
Film it, put it back on the shelf. Don't steal it, obviously, but then go home, and then once you make some money, let's say you didn't make any money, then okay, good. You didn't waste money on buying the product. But if you did, go back and buy it, and then film a lot more videos with that. Or Five Below is a store where they like get all the cheapest products from like stores that they just couldn't sell from China, especially like dropshipping products from China. They're all in that store for Five Below, so below $5. So you can invest $5 in yourself and just get like one product, take it home, film it. But just go into the store, go look around, have your TikTok marketplace app open, and then just like look up the product on the TikTok shop, see if it's getting affiliated and see what the commission is. If it's a good commission, buy it, take it home. It's $5. I threw that to you. You did one of them. It was like a keyboard slime remover.
Yes,
like
that one that you roll around it on,
yeah,
and you peel it off, and it takes all the dust and dirt out and
that
stuff
was
like
like
that.
$4.99, and you bought that, and that made you well over your money's worth.
That was a really good one. That's a big thing. Products that have a good visual hook to where you don't even have to have any text or say anything, and it already has somebody wanting to watch it. That is also a really good thing to start getting sales too.
That was a good one because you spent like $4 and then you made like 100 in your first week.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
20 extra money?
Yeah.
20 extra money.
Practically.
20
And
extra money.
those videos I could make one of those videos in probably 5 minutes.
And let's say like, okay, this is what I compare myself to, and this is what I want to tell you too, is like, you can go work as a doctor, right? And a doctor gets paid, let's say $20K a month, right? But they have to go to work and be on call probably 80 hours a week or 40 hours a week, 80 hours a week, whatever the case is. So they don't get to enjoy the money that they make. they only enjoy that money when they retire. So it's like, what's the point? Let's say you're making only 10K a month, but you're at home sleeping whenever you want.
I work on
Go to
my
the
time.
gym.
Literally, I work on my time.
On your time. So it's like more worth it. Like, let's say you make half the salary of a doctor, which is 10K, which is still 10K is like, what, 1%? At our age, it's like 0.5%.
And also, you have to think about this. You could literally have one day of the whole week set out where you take 6 hours of your day, get whatever products you're wanting to promote or advertise for the week, or if you have one product that you're killing it with, spend 6 hours and make 20, 30 videos, quality videos. Shit, I mean, you could take the whole day to just record videos, and then the rest of your week or the next 2 weeks, you could just have set times with a reminder on your phone to post at those set times, and all you're doing is getting on your phone, tapping on that video, writing out a description, and hitting post, and spend 5-10 minutes a day, and that is considered your work. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I mean,
Post at, wake up 11 a.m. post, 3 p.m. post, 6 p.m. post, 3 times a day. That's it on per account. And then another big one that is we got a question from one of our mentors that some people may have skepticism with is like, oh yeah, you made 10K from a video. Is it like, can you replicate it? Well, the answer is yeah. I mean,
absolutely. If something's working for you, yeah.
You've been consistent. Like, you haven't had a dead month ever. You're actually going up in months.
Yeah.
Like,
once you have that one video that blows up, what you like to say is doubling down on the idea of that video. You don't have to copy it exactly, but take the same exact layout, style, what made it go viral in that video, and switch it up a little bit, and just keep doubling down, and you're going to consistently get views and sales.
Some people that say that, like, what I did and what I told you to do too, as you were doing the tricep rope, and you were like, dude, like, I know you come in one day like, dude, what do I do? Like, I have no more ideas. It's the same product. Like, I don't want to switch products because I'm scared of not getting enough success. But like, I know this product is killing it, but I think I'm like overdoing it. So then the thing I told you was get more color variations, and that thing right back to normal. You bought a blue one and boom. So
it's little things, it's like weird little things that
we've learned. So that's why we want to teach you, so you don't have to go through the learning curve. But obviously, I'm not trying to shove a course down your throat. I'm just saying that there's a lot of tips that like you can learn on your own too. But we've crafted it to the point where like, because the number one skepticism is like, yo, okay, maybe you're making that much, but like, are you repeating it, like doing it every month? An easy answer is like, yeah, once you learned how to structure your hooks, your body, and your ending, you just copy that for any product you want, and like 9 times out of 10 you're gonna sell. Like, you can sell.
You'll realize you'll catch yourself implementing stuff in your videos that gains virality without even knowing. Once you master making short form content or whatever kind of video style it is, the consistency with views will come at a point once you've been doing it for so long.
Yeah.
And I'm a strong believer in that. I feel like some people definitely do get lucky, don't post the best content, and they'll randomly get one video that gets 4 million views, make a bunch of money, but they're not gonna be consistent with that income. But Andre's he's definitely instilled things in me that has made me very consistent.
Now, right?
Yes, like I feel like I can almost duplicate videos in different products or whatever it is.
Exactly. Well, I just wanted to say thank you for flying out. I flew him out here for this interview, for the podcast.
Oh yeah, I came down for school, but it's been awesome.
Make a video, show you guys like one of my students that in the flesh, not no Discord call or any of that. I wanted to fly him out here, make an interview with him, and show you guys that it's really possible, and spark that inner like childhood dream in you that you want to have this fancy car, this fancy lifestyle. It's possible. We're 21, and just let that sit in. We're 21.
This summer is that summer. I'm definitely going to do some things I've always wanted to do. Get a group of us together. Yeah. Maybe in DDU, and it's honestly mind blowing. It almost didn't. This month has not seemed real. It really has not. It is. It's crazy. It really is.
And you can still. I mean, when you were working hard work, you dropped because you used to go out a lot.
Yeah. I would go in college.
You can still go out and make money. Some people are like, you can't go out because you have to make money. Like, you were going out, like your thing that you would always say is like, I don't want to go out until I can buy the bar.
Yeah, that is the thing. Now I can go into a bar and I'm not even thinking. I'm just drinking. I'm hanging out, having a good time. But
that was the coolest part.
That's the best thing about TikTok Shop. I go out just as much as I used to. My lifestyle has not changed, other than the fact that I have much more freedom. I'm not stressing about money, and it's crazy. It really is.
TikTok Shop's not gonna drug test you either.
Yeah,
Like a
no.
job
Yeah, I
for
mean,
you, you know?
TikTok Shop's not telling me how to live my life, so I feel like I'm living life for a living. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
Well, thank you so much for the podcast, man.
Of course, bro. Thank
Yeah.
you. Seriously.
We'll see. If you guys are in the program, you'll see him a lot as a mentor. If you have any
Yes.
questions, his name is Luke.
I
Yes,
love
his
helping
name is
people
Red.
out. I was just in your shoes 5-6 months ago, so always feel free to reach out to me.
Yeah.
I'm always in there.
Well, thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next one.